Ah, today I'm going to read from the book of the Pastafarians. Go forth and spread the pasta throughout the land, according to the wishes of the giant spaghetti monster. Pesto be upon him. Pasta's going to drop, and we're going to the top. Also, you're going to do some lobster mushrooms with this. It'll be fantastic. We'll get back to that in a moment. Okay, welcome back. So today, I am going to make pesto pasta. This is not the regular pesto, Normally pesto you use basil and pine nuts. Basil I have a hard time keeping in the fridge, and I grow it in the backyard in the summer. It usually flowers before I can pick the flowers off, or it gets pest ridden. So there are other things you can use. I'm going to use cilantro and parsley. Manja cake! And instead of Parmesan, I'm going to use applewood smoked cheddar. And as for the nuts, well, pine nuts are very expensive. Actually, all nuts are very expensive, especially the nuts in Ottawa. Yes, I said that. Okay, let's get started. But before I begin, I want to show you that I've got some lobster mushrooms going on here, and I got my pasta. I've chosen bow tie pasta because I like that. I was going to use linguine or something, but anyway. So what I've got are some peppercorns, and I'm going to crush those first. And I'm going to toss in the walnuts. And like Vince, the slap chop guy, says, you're going to love my nuts. Why did I say that? Oh, these pop culture. I tell you, I have a whole thing about pop culture, but we'll get to that later. Let's do this first. Think about pop culture. It's like an earworm. It's a big distraction that's been going on all of our lives. Every jingle you hear, everything you hear, from day one, and it kind of shapes your perception of reality, I think. But it's not all bad. I mean, when you hear that certain song, it reminds you of a certain time in your life, which I guess as you get older, I understand why. When they tear down certain monuments or buildings, and you think, I don't know where I am anymore. It's like our ancient ancestors. One moment. Those are done. We're a species that looks for landmarks, to connect us to our space. And can you imagine, back thousands of years ago, things aren't what they used to be. We used to hunt mammoth here, and all these people are moving in and herding animals. What is wrong with them? Don't worry, Grog. We will hunt their animals. And on it goes, right? So I get it, progress, but still, all these jingles stick in your memory. It's a good thing I don't have a photographic memory, because then I'd never get any sleep. But my memory is good enough. I remember being 2 years old, so yeah. Remember all the good and the bad. Mostly remember the good, though. Okay, I think these nuts are sufficiently crushed. I'm not going to say my nuts, because that harkens back to Vince the ShamWow guy. Linguine, zucchini, fettuccine, a bikini. Right, there we are. Okay, so nuts are done. So what I'm going to do now is take some garlic. Let me cut that up a little bit first. I'm going to throw that in here. Another unconventional ingredient. I'm going to throw in a kiss of chili flakes. I know it's not what he would approve of. Yes, I'm a munja cake. Yes, I am. Okay. Right, so let's mash that first. This chili will give it a little bit of a little kiss, you know. It's not going to overpower it in any way. I hope. Alright, here we are. That's good stuffing. Alright, so, oops, what is this? Oh no. Garlic skin. I'll take my parsley and cilantro. Now it's mostly cilantro with a little bit of parsley. Now I like this, but you know, I know that there are people out there who don't like cilantro for some reason. I don't know, they say that it tastes like crayons. So my question was, or is, what did you taste first? Cilantro or the crayon? Just in all due respect though, I suppose. And the thing about people who don't like cilantro is they look just like everybody else. You never know until it's like we give you the face. No, not touching that. Anyway, it's okay. For those of us who do, it's fantastic. So I'm going to take a bit of this. I'm going to put it in here. I think I need to wipe my hand off. Hang on. You know, when you're using cilantro and all that stuff, everybody knows you've been doing it because it gets all over the place, especially once you chop it up and you've washed it. Anyway, here we go. And mash this down a bit, and I'll put the rest in. We'll mash it to a nice paste. Now you could put this into a food processor. I almost considered using, you know, a magic bullet just to make a small amount like this, but I thought, you know what? I like this. It smells nice too, right? Mash that down and we'll throw in the rest. I'll put in some olive oil. First of all, I'm going to put in a little bit of salt, just a little bit. Just a touch. That helps. This is not your grandmother's pesto. Could be Uncle Sel's earsob or earsoft, whatever. See if you understand what that one is from. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest in here. I'm gonna put in a bit of oil. Probably add some more. We'll continue to mash this down. So I'm going to continue mashing this, and I'll come back and we'll go to the next step. I had to do some cleanup. I just can't stand a messy workspace. Let's bring this over here. All right. All right, let's get our pasta in there. First in goes the pasta. Let's put that much in for now. And in goes our pesto. Now it's not quite as pesto-y as I would have liked. You know, when I do this off camera, it always comes out perfect. Which implies I have done this before. So that's how I know that it works. It is Mike Kitchen approved. Alright, let's mix this in here as best we can. Oh, it's such a messy process, you know. Take it like so. Oh yes. this. A little more kiss of olive oil. That'll help. Yeah, that helps all right. As I said, I was only making a little bit, so I only made a little bit of pasta. But as I say, you can double, triple this and use a food processor. I've done that. And it comes out really well in a food processor, as you can imagine. But as I say, I really like doing this. All right, so let's see now. What's next on the agenda here? But of course, a little more cheese, please. Some cherry tomatoes. And of course, those lobster mushrooms. Oh my God. These are the best. There we are. And a few of the nuts that are left over. Alright, so what have we got here? There it is. Beautiful. I think so anyway. So we're going to find out. We're going to taste this and we're going to find out. Okay, it's time to try this. Here we go. Let me get a nice little piece of that. A bit of a mushroom. Mmm. 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 Ow! I feel good. I knew that I would. Having a James Brown moment now. You know why? Because I want to jump back and kiss myself. For all you youngsters out there, James Brown was the hardest working man in show business. He had hits in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Very, very entertaining. I wonder, maybe, should I add, I don't know, retro information, pop culture references in my videos? Maybe not. I just did though. However, so this was really good. It's that little kiss of chili, as I mentioned, it's not overpowering at all. It's perfect. And with these mushrooms, oh my God, you cannot go wrong. Oh, so I might put pop references in, but they might become obscure, as things like that do through the passage of time. Not unlike everything else and everyone. In 100 years from now, no one will remember you, maybe less. So my advice to you is lose the bling, lose the attitude, stop pouncing around with your chest all out, trying to be the big man, because you know what? One day you're going to be feeble, you're going to be in the ground. Nobody will care. Trust me. Enjoy life. Enjoy moments like this. Now this is a good enjoyment. Maybe not everybody will like this, maybe not everybody can. I don't know, but whatever you like. And I like this, and I'm going to eat it right now. That was my Presto. Oh, speaking with my mouth. That was my Presto, Pesto, pasta. Enjoy. Later. I feel good.